Hey Stalwart fam!
Hey.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
My name is Faith.
My name is Michael.
And we are
the Stalwart lovers.
So if you're new here, we are glad you stumbled upon us. Please make sure you familiarize yourself with us, watch more videos, and then subscribe
While you're at it.
while you're at it. And if you're returning, we are so glad you came back.
We
Please
love you so much.
relax, take your drink, take your popcorn, and enjoy this video with us. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe as well. All right, so baby, what are we discussing about today?
Okay, this one is a very, very juicy one. A lot of people have asked us in our DMs on Instagram, and we just feel like, you know what, let's do a video talking about this.
Yeah.
We're talking about, as you can see from the title, preventing babies as newlyweds. Now, the word preventing is not aborting, all right? It's just strategically and with wisdom, delaying getting pregnant as newlyweds, because quite honestly, not everybody that gets married in this day and age,
Yeah, wants to have children like immediately.
all those prayers in 9 months time from now, we will come and receive a baby.
I mean, they could even want to just get to know each other. It might not
Yes.
even be for any
For many
specific
reasons.
reason.
You just want to, okay, maybe we had long distance for the most part. We want to even see how we can relate, together, in the house without hormones getting in the way. Or you just know that, okay, for some reason, maybe financial constraints at the moment, or future plans, maybe we're relocating soon. We just want to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
So we have something for you today.
Yeah. So this is for the married or soon to be married guys.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. This is for the married. We like to give disclaimers in videos like this. This is for the married or soon to be married. If you are not married,
don't go and use the advice in this video to say you want to use to not get pregnant. See, if you are single and you are fornicating, this year, your story will be. Hey, what's that song again?
Come and join me,
sing hallelujah. Hey, Jehovah Jireh has done me well. All right, so flee fornication, all right?
Yeah.
Be sexually pure, God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you. And we are not medical practitioners, so anything we say in this video, they're just based on our own research, based on little of our experiences, more on research. What just works generally,
and common saying
medical.
out there. We'll tell you a few of those as well.
Yes.
All right, let's jump into the video.
Yeah.
All right, first and foremost, I like to say that not everybody believes in the use of contraceptives. All right, some people have strong reasons why they don't use contraceptive. They feel like, children are a blessing from God. You guys just have sex. Like, if God wants you to have children, you will have it. And you have as many as they want you to have.
Yeah, well,
I know of someone, what would say that he knows someone that they don't use contraceptive and they don't get pregnant until it is time. Be it unto you according to your faith. But if you feel like it is wise and responsible to not leave it to biology and actually plan kids, because it's not responsible, if you ask me, if every year you are churning out children, your wife is churning out children, churning out, literally every year, and then you have 5-7 children, and you don't even have enough money to feed two children, so that's not responsible. Anyway, not everybody believes in contraceptives, but if you do, continue watching.
Yeah.
All right. So, first thing is this: you're newly married, you've not been pregnant before. Chances are you've not been pregnant before, and you're considering, how do I, avoid to have children yet? Because in the name of Jesus, you'll be blessed with children. First, you are not advised. Many people don't advise newlyweds to use contraceptives, like hormonal contraceptives, like pills, or this Postinor and IUD, IDE. If you know, you know.
I don't know.
Don't worry, it's a software engineering stuff. I just wanted to put it there. IUD, IDE. All right, so IDE is like when you write Python. I know this is your language. All right, so back. I digressed. IUD, all this one that they put in the hand, the implants, and all those things like that. These things, of course, they are meant to alter your hormones and prevent, child conception.
Yeah.
The dangerous part of it, and it's not dangerous for everybody, and that's why it's important to say this. Some people have tried this, and after they stop their contraceptive, their body is very slow to resume fertility.
Yeah.
And so people are advised, if you've not even had one, why are you trying to biologically stop children, right? For a period of time. But needful to say that there are people that their body is like baby making machine. You understand? And see, we are grateful to God for people like that. So
Once they pull out that
you
implant,
pull it out like this, next month you miss your period.
like the period is not gonna come.
Yeah, we have a few people like that around us, and it's really, really exciting to see.
It's exciting to
Like one of
see,
my
guys.
friends, she has 3. She's even saying she's going on 4. And it's a matter of, Matty, once I remove it, that is it.
And that worked for like all the 3 children, basically.
Literally. So no, I don't think she did for the first.
No, she didn't do for the first, but from the
Yes,
second, third.
but
like
I'm
that.
sure with that kind of body, if she had done it when she got married, when she removed it,
when she removed
she
it.
most likely would have resumed fertility
Exactly,
earlier. So
earlier,
bodies
yeah.
are different. We are all different. So you don't know which part of the different you are.
You never can tell.
We would not say it is safe. It is not safe to do that. In fact, a doctor once advised us, one time we were having a conversation with doctors and said that, oh, don't use postinol, blah, blah, blah. Because postinol alters your hormones so strongly. And also, he said it's one of the common causes of fibroids. And I was wondering, how do you mean? Then I researched what are the causes of fibroids. And one of the causes of fibroids is actually extreme fluctuations in hormonal estrogen and all those things.
Yeah.
So maybe it's possible. I've not seen where they say postinol causes it.
Directly.
But a doctor said so. I'll take his word
I mean,
for it.
just consult with your gynecologist,
Very
consult
important.
with your doctor. If
Very
you
important.
need contraceptives, if you want to
Yeah.
use just consult with them, ask them questions, and also check by yourself.
Yes, please, whatever we're saying, do your own research. Also, let us know in the comment section if you have any additional thing to what I've just said in terms
Yeah.
of how it's not advised to use contraceptives if you've never had a child. Let's know in the comment section.
Yeah.
People will be reading. Okay, so babe, now let's talk about how can we do it.
Yeah, so we've discussed already the contraceptive part, the hormonal contraceptives and stuff like that. So let's just go straight into like the natural way we can go about it. So one of the first things you should do is know when you are ovulating. So if you're one of the lucky people that once their period is 30 days, it comes 30 days, it does not shift. 32 days, it does not shift. 28 days, it does not shift. Even 34 days, it does not shift. You are very lucky because you would know the exact time you'll be ovulating each month, relatively, But if you have like irregular periods, you would have to have a range of days that would be considered safe and unsafe days, every month.
So what is a safe day?
Yeah, based on when your ovulation is and when it is not. So for safe days are when you are not ovulating and when you would not have sperm inside you as a woman and the egg will meet that sperm in there. I don't know if you get what I mean. So let me just put it this way. When you ovulate, let's say you have a 30-day period.
Ovulation is what? The release of egg.
Right? But let's say all those ones. Okay.
In case you are wondering. No, you should not be wondering.
You should not be wondering.
If you don't know ovulation, this video is not for you.
Anyway, so ovulation, you release an egg every month, and 2 weeks after that, you get your period. Exactly 14 days after that, most times, you get your period if the egg doesn't get fertilized.
Yeah.
So, how do you know when you're ovulating? If you're on a 30-day period, you'll be ovulating on the 16th day because 16 plus 14 is 30. So, you'll be ovulating on the 16th day. And I try not to use 28 days because that's what everybody uses. And most of the time it just says day 14. But that day 14 doesn't necessarily mean half of your period days. It only means 14 days to your next period.
Yeah.
So the days that are now unsafe for you that is trying to prevent pregnancy is 2 days after that and 5 days before that. The reason why it is 5 days before that is sperm survives in a woman's body up to 5 days. So to prevent even having that sperm like meet
any buhaha.
Yes, so just imagine if you had sex 4 days before ovulation and you thought, oh, I don't have sex on my ovulation, or 2 days before my ovulation, but the sperm is still there waiting.
So the egg is meeting the sperm now, not the sperm going to meet it.
It's waiting for it, waiting patiently. They are all waiting for that egg to come. So you need to so based on your discretion, you could then give maybe even 1 more day or 2 more days just to be completely safe during that period. And if you are someone that has irregular periods, so for you that has irregular periods, you need to look at the range. Worse, how early can my period come? Oh, 28 days or 29 days or 30 days. Like based on how you have been calculating. And that's why it is very important to have been calculating at least maybe a year before, so that you can have statistics of 12 months.
Most people have this app, so
these apps, period apps and stuff. So you have to have been keeping track of your ovulation days, not ovulation days, I mean period days, your circle length. So if you had 30 days as the lowest in your band, and then you have maybe 35 days as the highest, so you have to do it as so what you do is, if it was 30 days, you would calculate it. If it was 35 days, you calculate it, and then you bring those two ranges together. So you could eventually be doing up to 12, 10 days of this is unsafe. So and also you could try and do some testing with your strips. So if you're someone like me that doesn't have like this regular thing now, let's imagine if I was supposed to be having a 30-day period, and let's say this time around is 30, but I've already given a band for 30 to 35 just to be safe. If you want to start your flesh to flesh back earlier than before, you could just do a test so that you'll be sure that okay, it has passed, so that you wouldn't have to wait those extra days of just not being sure. So but if you don't want to stress yourself with that, you could just give your band. Okay, so now that you know your unsafe days, your range of unsafe days, what do you do with those days? So I mean, and before now, the safe days, that's the days after your period, and then the days after that range, that you have selected for yourself based on your, previous calculations. Of course, you can just enjoy.
You can fire away.
You can fire on. You can enjoy yourself.
People like, I know some men that, in fact, they calculate these things for their wives too.
Yeah.
So, babe, I beg, it's time.
It's time to stop all this barrier blocking. But now that you have that unsafe time, so you could either use your condoms.
If you're in your safe period.
If you're in your unsafe period.
Yeah.
They're safe and unsafe. So if you're in your unsafe period, you could use a condom. That's the first
and most effective.
Yes, first and most effective way actually.
Because it literally prevents the
sperm. Yes, it's blocking the sperm from getting in there. It's a barrier method. Those are barrier methods. Male condoms, female condoms, and stuff like that. Then the second thing you can do is to pull and pray. For my dear sisters and brothers that they prefer the
rod and the staff.
The rod and the staff, they comfort them. Without putting it in the sheet.
Wow.
Word,
baby, word.
So we want a situation whereby we are still enjoying ourselves. We are not completely like because of this, even though some people don't even like condoms at all. Yeah. So we still want to have a flexibility to be able to enjoy ourselves as we want, even though we know that
it's not safe.
It's not safe
to drop the seed. Like a farmer that's scattering seed. Exactly. And some is falling on the roadside and on the rock and on the turns and on the fertile soil.
Not fall on fertile soil.
So you have to be intentional as a farmer this time around to cast your seed on the roadside where the birds will take it away. Because if you put it close to the soil, oh Lord.
So as a man, it borders a lot on the man's discipline.
Yeah, this is where
and
it's tricky. Yeah,
everything.
because the man must be disciplined.
Must be
It's not
disciplined
a matter
enough
of
to
the way I'm feeling right now. I want to
ah
let it go. Like, this is not a matter
let
of
it
let it go,
go,
let
let
it
it
go.
go.
Don't let it go. That's why I say you pull and then you also pray, because
Oh
see,
my
the part of
god.
praying, and this is very important. The part of pull and pray is, of course, you pull, so you try not to ejaculate into the wife, into the woman. But the prayer is this, because see, there's seminal fluid. There's some
Yeah.
ways that in the process of the activity, a few could have passed around, especially those who like to go on rounds and rounds. So they carry over from the previous round. It's
And
trying
things
to,
like that.
so you have to be very strategic, and then you pray that,
Yeah.
Lord, if it is your will, let this not come yet. But see, all this and this, if you still have a child after if you still get pregnant after you've tried all these things, see,
Just
accept it, rejoice.
rejoice.
Children are blessings from God.
Yeah.
Man will propose, as people say, man propose, but
God
God
disposes.
disposes. It
Yeah.
is still God's sovereignty and God's will in the end. You're just trying to be smart, to be wise and responsible where you can. But if it
Yeah.
is God's will, see, nothing if you do, if you stop them. I've seen people who have gotten pregnant while on active contraceptive before.
Yeah.
You understand? So, all in all, children are a blessing. No child is, it's an evil gift. A child is a good gift.
Yes. And just read up more. This is just
Very
our
important.
small two
We are
cents.
not medical practitioners, so
These are small two cents. So just read up by
yeah.
yourself. Check all the contraceptive methods that you can use and stuff like that.
Yes, and please, of course, drop a comment in the comment section. Your advice for people that are reading, because I know that, see, we are not experienced, all right? Yeah, we have you guys, many of you guys are experienced. We have mothers and aunties watching us. So drop your advice. People will be reading the comment section.
All right, guys. So if you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure you drop a like. Please make sure you drop a comment. Please make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share with everyone that you know. And follow us on all our other social media accounts as they will be displayed in the...
Yes, follow us on TikTok too. Our TikTok following is so small. Maybe now help us push them up. Also follow us on Instagram, all right? So we are growing on Instagram, but we can do much better. So thank you so much.
Yeah. So till we come here again
Keep loving.
and keep believing,
We are the
Stalwart
Stalwart Lovers.
lovers.